Macroeconomics simplifies the complexity of the trade activity in economy but dislike actions to primary participate tracing the circular flow of activity between indications. For example, macroeconomists should study aggregate indications such as GDP, unemployment rate, and price index to understand how the whole economic functions, and models explain the relationship between such factors as the material income, output, consumptions, unemployment, inflation, saving, investments, government spending, and international trade. These variations take the whole comprise of grouping of variables that are referred to an economic indicator. These indicators who are classified as a leading, lagging, and constituent relationships to the productivity capability in cooperation to one another provide economics which directly attribute for the economic. So what is a macroeconomic study? So the macroeconomic study is a broad field of study that are two of research that are especially worlds published in the media, the evaluations of the business cycle and the growth rate of the economic aggregate the result of macroeconomic trade the worldly sitting discussions related to the government, like interventions, economic expansions and contract, as well as with the respect of the evaluations economic policy. Through macroeconomic encompass a variety of concepts of variable, but there are three concepts that the macroeconomic research which is a material level, output and employment, and inflations. Outside of macroeconomic, these topics are all extremely important as an economic agents, including water consumer and producer. As I previously explained, what is the demand of elasticity pricing? We have been talking about what's the demand and the price, the impact that has on the market, different type of aggregations of inflations of demand that are described, two of them. Depends of the value of the goods, depends of the pricing of the materials, can be a high price or the low price. This is very impactful regarding the macroeconomic when you see that the whole global over the world but interact and see the impact that is such as in inflations, economics, consumers, employments, in employment. This is impacting the way the pricing has been established. Based on that, organizations can establish and decide if these goods can be increased in price based on the inflations that the market provides. It also say that many organizations look in the level of employment and unemployment. Based on that, you can choose the aggregate level of elasticity price which is cheaper than the other, so that it can meet the demand of the market. So this is basically really important to acknowledge the impact that macroeconomic has on the supply chains and the worldwide process and production. So I thank you very much for your listening. For the following one, I will recommend you to carry on to look the videos, and I'll see you next time for the next video. Thank you.